to meet people who can make me laugh. I like having fun.
Good
Yes, I
morning,
like to
everybody.
laugh. I like having fun.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tim Heidecker here. We are coming to you live from Glendale, California. It is May 29th, 10 a.m. in the morning, and it's a little overcast, a little cool. We're expecting sun to come through any moment now. We'll keep an eye on that for you and let you know as the day proceeds. We have a great show today. We have Dan Licata and Hurray for the Riff Raff. We're going to be taking your calls, talking about the news of the day, and we've got some special surprises for you, including a game from DJ Douggpound! Good morning, sir. How are you this morning?
Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Doug is with us, the king of comedy. DJ Douggpound. And I've known him for a long time, and I'll tell you what, this is a big guy. This is a funny guy, very smart guy, Chicago guy, neurotic guy.
Scarface.
And Vic Berger is back in the Vic seat. The Dick.
Still a virgin, sadly, but what are you going to do? What's
All
up,
week
everybody?
he tried to get some. Came up unsuccessful. Saw Vic on Hinge. Trying to spread his word out, spread his seed in a lot of ways. And was unsuccessful. Balls remain full.
They're there. Back to the gills.
They're so ready to burst. Something's about to bust. It's Vic's balls. His semen inside his body is waiting to get out. I said, Vic, just rub one out. He goes, no, if I'm going to ejaculate for the first time, it's going to be with a woman I love. Impregnate that woman.
He slimed me.
Oh, boy, what have we done? Matt, let's roll things back and start over.
You painted yourself into a corner there.
Captain Carlin, I'm no longer calling him the Worm Dude.
I'm your captain.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Matt called me over the weekend begging, crying.
Please don't call me.
I have a new name for him.
Worm Woman.
Disgusting.
The Worm Woman from
Nothing wrong
Kalamazoo.
with that. Come on. Hold on, text coming in from a mummy. Okay. Nothing to be worried about. With me is actually the actual king of comedy, one of the great young stars coming up in the comic world. Big fan. I'm a big fan, and he's a big fan of mine, I assume. Dan Licata is with us this morning.
What's up, everybody?
Dan, I got to tell you something. It's going to be tough for you today. It's going to be a tough road.
Okay, every day is a tough day for me.
Because we had a couple weeks of stars on the show.
Oh, really? How'd they do?
Nick Kroll last week. Ever heard of him?
I've heard of him.
And the week before that was Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, yeah. He's Jack now, right?
Big, tough guy.
Yeah.
Strong guy.
Barely fit in that seat.
I'm scared of him.
And you, let's be frank, on a different level, a lower level.
I'm not as strong as him.
No. But comedically, maybe as strong.
It's not up to me to decide.
We're rooting for you, let me just say, and I'm a big fan of yours, so we're rooting for you to do well today, and I hope you do well.
Thank you.
But the pressure is on.
Okay. I'm ready. I hope I do well too. I'm a little tired today.
Why are you tired?
Well, my wife made me sleep outside last night because she found Miss Swan and Stewart AI porn on the laptop that we share. So, yeah. And I don't know how you feel. I love this AI porn stuff.
I'm not familiar with it.
I love it because, I be thinking of stuff they can't film, And, but my wife, she found this. She's like, why are you watching this? It's unethical. It's bad for the environment. Just use your imagination. I can't use my imagination. Okay. I need to see this stuff.
Who did you make have sex? What were the
Miss Swan and Stewart, two of the classic Mad TV characters. I'm sure you
I don't know these characters. I know Stewart. Yeah, I know. Matt, can we bring up Stewart from
bring up
Mad
Stewart.
TV?
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I mean,
you should have that ready to go at all times.
Yeah, we should have Stewart in the library. I can picture him. Is it
very pale kind of guy?
Yeah.
This guy?
Pale.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, right.
Both.
Oh, that's like a
Yeah, they
Halloween
both
costume. I
are.
don't
That's
think
just a little sneak preview.
Those are people dressed up as them.
Yeah, those are Halloween.
Which is a bit similar to what you were experiencing, I guess, in a way.
yeah. It's like it's close, but it's just the slightest bit off.
What other AI characters did you invent to do it? Oh,
Well-
so you you get off on watching that
There it
character
is.
make love.
Yeah. Don't kink shame me.
No,
okay?
I won't. Just clarifying.
Yeah, just clarifying. What other characters? What was her name? Lorraine. Another Mad TV character.
You're into this Mad TV stuff, huh?
Kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Who else was? Who else was a Mad
This
TV
seems like
Is that Lorraine? Oh, there
That's
she is.
yes.
Oh, there we
that's-
go.
There we go.
this seems inappropriate these days. This back, if you go one back, the character of she was not an Asian.
Yeah, this would
Oh,
not pass
yeah.
the woke test for
No.
sure. This would not. This would you could not make Mad TV nowadays. Let's be
No, I
real.
don't think so. Nor would you want to. Yeah, not appropriate, folks. Well, listen. We also have a band coming up on the second half of the end of the first half of the show. Hooray! Hooray for Holly, right, Vic?
Yeah, exactly.
Hooray for Hollywood! Hooray for the Riff Raff! But I don't know why we want to cheer on the Riff Raff.
Yeah.
I think we should shoo away the Riff Raff.
Yeah, we should cyberbully. The
Yeah.
Riff Raff, if you ask me.
Do you ever do any cyberbullying?
A little bit. Basically, yeah, I sent Patrick Mahomes the day after the Chiefs beat the Buffalo Bills in the playoffs this year. I sent Patrick Mahomes a DM that just said, "You're lucky the purge isn't real."
Oh, shit.
Yeah. My wife was like, "Are you sure you want to do that? It might be perceived as a death threat." I was like, "It is." I thought there's no two ways about it.
Right. You were serious. You had intent to harm.
Yeah. I wanted him to at least feel.
Is that because you were a Bills fan?
I am a Buffalo boy. Yes.
Okay, you are from a Buffalo.
I am.
From a Buffalo.
I'm from a Buffalo.
How much time do you spend up there at Niagara Falls when you're growing up?
Oh, every weekend we were going up there trying to score salvia from guys in Jenko shorts. It is. Honestly, they say it's like one of the great wonders of the world.
Truly is.
I don't know.
Wait, people go to the falls to score drugs?
Oh yeah, big time.
Which side?
The American side.
Now, I think, Doug, you'll appreciate this. I think it's interesting that people go to the falls for water. They also go to springs for water. You don't ever hear about no one going to the summers for water or the winters for the water.
The hell?
Very good.
Winter, spring, summer, fall.
Right.
I get it.
Doug, you don't catch that?
I catch it.
Thank you.
That's out there.
It is. It's different. I mean, it's kind of more. I'm doing a bunch of Stephen Wright style jokes these
I like
days.
that. I like that. I'm a sucker for wordplay. So,
Yeah. Well, I should speak about your stand-up special currently airing on YouTube, which is where this broadcast is appearing.
Yes.
For the boys.
Tim, I get my Susans at Summers. I mean my Suzanne's.
Suzanne's. Okay.
I'll work that out again.
Please
I'll
come back to us when you have that fully formed.
I got my marks at
Go to a
Summers.
few open mics, shop that a little bit.
I get my Jonathans at winter.
There you go.
There we go.
Saturdays are for the boys.
For the Boys is one of my. I'm sure I talked about it on the show before because I loved it very much,
Thank you so much.
and got to spend a little time with you last summer when I was in New York.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm on the cover of a big fashion magazine today. Believe it or not.
Which one?
Well, it's one I've never heard of before.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not big at all.
Well, do you ever go to the magazine store? That's me.
Whoa.
You ever go to the magazine store and you see like 100 magazines? And you're like, what the hell are all these magazines up to?
How are they staying in business?
Yeah.
Who's buying these fucking?
Well, this is one of them. I guess
Wow.
it's out of England, some British magazine. But we did a whole. It's going to be an interesting tie-in to the show today because the concept for this photo spread. I got a movie coming to the Tribeca Film Festival. The movie I was shooting when I hung out with you in New York.
Got it.
It's all full circle. Ugh.
Who cares?
Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is they said, we want to do this photo spread for this movie, fashion shoot. They had this one idea, which I killed.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think so, pal. Nice try, bucko.
Do you want me to show you the picture?
And then they said, well, what about, you're a big fan of David Lynch. What about some kind of ode, some kind of homage to the films of Lynch? I said, now we're speaking my language. So they got me up and dressed up like some of the characters from the David Lynch movies.
Nice.
Fortunately, not that all-black monster from Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd have been badass.
Why?
They have you as the girls from Mulholland Drive.
Nah.
Little John Merrick.
Who?
John Merrick, Elephant Man.
No.
Why?
In prosthetics for 7 hours for a
You know, I was reading
magazine.
I'm reading this memoir about David Lynch, and apparently, when he got the Elephant Man, he was like, "I'm going to be in charge of the makeup. I want to design it." Like, and he spent like a month like doing it himself, and it was a nightmare. It was like didn't work. It came out really bad.
Yeah.
And they're like, let's just get somebody that does this for a living to do it. You know? He's like, all right.
Or they could have done the Bowie thing when Bowie was on Broadway. He would just make the faces himself.
I'm not an animal.
This is so stupid.
He did the Elephant Man on Broadway?
Yeah, with no prosthetics or makeup or anything.
Yeah,
He
but
just
it's cool.
Like move his face.
You don't think it's cool?
I don't know. It's maybe
Didn't work for
offensive,
you?
I think.
That's
these
not going
days.
to work
I
because
don't-
Bowie is like an attractive man.
He is.
He's like, I'll do this the whole time.
There's footage of it. It's really funny.
Yeah, that would not pass.
That's
the
not going to
woke
work for me.
test.
No, it's not going to watch
You
it.
keep us on point about what will pass the woke test today. That would be helpful.
Absolutely.
We are going to look at David Lynch's auction. There was he passed away, of course.
R.I.P.
Unfortunately, everyone's got to go.
This is like woke central.
I know it is, Bill. Sorry. I'm not even going to talk about Bill Maher today. How do you like that? Are you doing Club Random while you're out here?
I gotta go actually
Yeah.
pretty soon. I gotta make it to Club Random.
so cray
I gotta
cray.
get baked as hell beforehand too.
Oh, don't get baked now. You get baked when you get there.
Yeah, I like to get baked before and during and after.
Okay.
That's just it.
Throw down a couple of shots of tequila.
Yeah.
Do you know that the Beatles were?
The Beatles were what? The David Lynch auction is happening, and we have some exciting items on here that we're hoping to procure. The big one for the boys behind me is the David Lynch Chaos Pad.
And the Chaosilator.
Yeah.
It's a bundle. We pull
For
that
a
up.
good price right now.
And, if we get these super chats going, I could replace my Chaos Pad here, which is...
I want Doug and Vic to have the Chaos Pad. That's my dream.
600.
That's not a bad price for the two items.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Although
where's
that's
that?
not the-
now it's up to 600. It
That's not
just
the
went up to
Chaosilator
600.
Pro, though. We want the...
Now, are you guys in need of a new one, or would this
No.
be redundant?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But, I mean, my buttons are all busted on here. Like,
Don't sell the Chaos Pad to anyone else.
if I had Lynch's Chaos Pad, I think our numbers would go up on the show.
Can you watch videos on this thing? What is this?
Give him a demo.
It's like this thing.
Oh, it's this. Yeah, you want to.
Okay.
It's like this.
It manipulates the sound.
This is like woke central.
Matt, do we want to just jump in with a call real quick, just to test the waters with our crowd?
I believe we have a bone picker already.
Great.
On the hotline.
All right, enough of the Chaos Pad.
Wait, what about his Mr. Coffee?
I
yeah,
want.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
what else
anybody
we
to.
got? Yeah.
Don't you dare sell my Mr. Coffee.
Show
That
me.
should have been buried in. That should have been buried with me.
Look at this grinder, how filthy
yeah.
it is.
Oh,
gotta-
nasty.
Show the Mr. Coffee.
Well, look at that nasty grinder. It looks like...
It's like blood on it.
Like, how does that even happen in the grinder
I have
area?
no clue.
There's shit in it.
Where's the Mr. Coffee?
Maybe he was
350.
grinding up some diapers in there.
I don't think
Wet
so.
coffee beans.
Put the wet beans in there.
That's the thing. If you have a solid shit and you want to make it into diarrhea, you just put it right in there.
When do you ever want to do that?
Easier to flush.
Trying to think of a scenario.
My problem is, my butthole is as big as my pee hole, so it just comes out looking like chocolate spaghetti.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Coffee, 800 bones.
My Mr. Coffee should have been buried with me.
Wait, he's got two of them? He's got
A
the
white and
You have your
black.
choice of color.
Like a collection.
It's kind of
It's
cool.
the Mr. Coffee collection.
What's the price of the 800?
Group of 3.
You can get one of those at the Ace Hardware store for like $49 probably.
Yeah, but you got to imagine that David Lynch loved coffee.
Don't worry, I've signed all my Mr. Coffees.
Wait, can we see the
Certificate of authenticity.
What's the other thing there?
The violin shaping board.
Yeah, look at this violin shaping board.
This is a hot item.
Well, I already have one, so I don't need that.
What is it?
It's a violin shaping board to shape your violins.
Oh, my violins are all out of shape, so I think this would be helpful to have. They're all fat.
Wait, what?
I mean, you can make a cutting board out of it
How does
or
that-
something, but like, I don't know.
All right, let's take our first call of the day.
Bone Picker 909, you were live on the air.
Hi,
Yes, how can we help you today?
I've got a bone to pick with Doug.
Oh dear.
Are you doing a funny voice?
No, I have a brain injury, so I sound terrible. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But
Well, you definitely have a brain injury if you've got a bone to pick with Doug, because that right there is a perfect person.
Well, he is spreading falsehoods.
I got a bone to pick.
Okay, enough. Let's let the caller talk.
Okay, go ahead, caller.
Okay, he said that Gigi Allen's real name is Jesus Christ. Gigi Allen's real name is Kevin.
Oh, he's picking a...
Oh,
He's picking
Gigi
a
Allen.
bone with your game from last week.
look it up. It's he was
Yeah,
born
your
Jesus
name.
Christ Allen, and his brother called him Gigi because he couldn't
Then
say
why
Jesus.
did then why did his mother call him Kevin throughout the whole documentary?
We don't know. Thank you for the call, though. We'll get
thought-
We'll get to the
Okay.
bottom of this.
I think she must have changed it because
I
she's
love
like,
your album.
Born Jesus Christ.
Your
Allen.
album is very good, Tim.
Thank you.
I like the new album very much.
Thank you very much. Where are you calling from?
Okay. Portland, Oregon.
Guys,
Portland, Oregon.
Guys on a call. Let's just.
well, no, he
I thought
waits.
he- I
If
thought
he
he
waits
hung
3
up.
seconds to
But I
answer,
asked-
we're gonna have to
I
fill
gotta
him
fill
in.
the
we
air.
don't. We can let him catch his
Dead
breath
air.
and
We
think
cannot
about where
have
he's
quiet.
from.
One thing
People
we-
might think the show's over.
One thing we
Jesus
don't like is
Christ.
dead air.
We do.
Where are you from again?
No, I'm not no longer interested. You ruined the
I think you said
experience.
I'm originally from California, but I moved up to Portland.
See,
Okay.
I knew it was Portland.
Now, how long you been smoking?
I quit smoking a long time ago.
All right.
What kind of brain injury was it?
It's called an agnostic brain injury. I had an asthma attack, which led to a heart attack,
Oof.
and I stopped breathing for. My heart stopped for 10 minutes.
Yeesh.
So it's,
Hell, man.
Are you sure you're not in hell?
Yeah.
Maybe you died and you're in hell, and your hell is being consumed by caring about Gigi Allen's real name.
Hey, hell and Portland, Oregon are basically one and the same.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear about your health.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to? Is this associated with Billy Joel's brain injury?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, we hope. Are you happy? Are you? I mean, it affected your speech, but are you generally? Are you able to live a? I don't know. Are you able to?
No, my vision's also messed up. I can't see straight. Can't have a job, and it's terrible.
Are you on disability?
But at least I get to watch. I'm trying to.
All right.
You know, I'm trying to get out. I'm good. Yeah.
When did this happen?
But
How
I'm
long ago did
watching
this
this,
happen?
The beginning of 2022.
Do you remember anything that maybe happened during those 10 minutes? Did you see anything, have any hallucinations or
No,
touches with angels or
there's
something?
Nothing. There's nothing.
It's dead out
Don't
there.
be worried. There's nothing. Yeah.
Who said that recently?
Shatner. Wasn't it?
I drove myself to the hospital and I didn't hit anybody, which is good.
Wow.
All right.
I don't remember doing that.
Hey, you know who's from Portland, Oregon? Gus Van Sant, which is German for hit or miss.
Oh, yeah.
We're taking no prisoners today on office
Well,
hours.
you're
okay?
you're critical of his filmography.
I am. Well, the thing is, I rented this fucking movie Elephant, thinking it was the one about the elephant with the big ears.
Dumbo.
You know,
The flying elephant.
You know, I brought a girl over and everything.
Oh, that's the Kurt Cobain one.
No,
that's about the school shooters.
Yes, correct. Which
I thought that was Kurt Cobain related. Am I wrong?
No, it was Columbine's. It was Columbine coded.
Yes.
Okay.
And that film.
Well, the first, it was pre-Combine. They shot someone up here in, I think it was Eugene or Springfield.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
Pete.
Pete.
Pete, I'm sorry
like
that I
Pete.
rubbed you the wrong way. I was just
Yeah.
going off information I got from the internet.
Thanks for your honesty.
If his name is Kevin,
It's fine.
no
I'm
offense to
trying
the
to
estate
keep him
of
honest.
Gigi Allen.
Hey, tell you what, you know what's worse than that Elephant movie is that Arcade Fire album, Pink Elephant. Have you heard that?
Oof, no.
Rough stuff. All right, Pete, take care. R.I.P., not R.I.P.
All right, Pete.
All right.
All right, Pete, we love you. We wish you all the best.
Yeah.
Not an
See you,
arcade.
Tim.
See you later, buddy.
Pete could be like our whack packer with the funny voice and everything. I like him.
Yeah, you guys need your own version of Beetlejuice, I think.
Pete's it.
He's sitting behind me.
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Damn.
I'm kidding. I did give that Arcade Fire a fair shake over the weekend. I was like, I'm going to just listen. Forget we were goofing on it last week. Come on, man.
Easy over here. Wow.
Yeah, only Arcade Fire song I know is from the Where the Wild Things Are trailer.
From the trailer.
The trailer. That's it. That's the.
It's very weird, man.
Yeah.
The lyrics on that record are really weird. Like, uncomfortable. Like, don't talk to me about this stuff, man. There's a line that goes, my heart is good. It's not made out of wood.
This shit is weird.
Tim, I don't even want to think about that name. Imagine a Miss Pac-Man going up in flames. That would be awful. Oh. Or a Galaga.
Arcade Fire.
I get it. Yes.
Was
How about
this
a
the
City
plot
of the
to
Day?
Wreck-It Ralph 3?
Disney's on a tear lately, I gotta say.
Tell me about that.
They're on a fucking tear.
Our jokes?
Stitch
No,
in-
Disney.
Oh.
Yeah, Stitch incoming. See those
Stitch
box office
incoming.
numbers? Stitch is coming.
Lilo and Stitch? Lilo?
Yep.
I took my son to see Mission Impossible this weekend.
Okay.
Very good movie. We're going to give you the full review later in the show.
They also got a damn Mufasa movie out. You guys see this? They got a Mufasa movie out.
The Lion King.
Yeah.
From the world of the Lion King.
World of Lion King. I was so excited for this movie. I'm standing in line waiting for a ticket saying Mufasa, Mufasa.
Oh, for the people
front of
in
me.
line. I see. For the people in line.
Yes.
Copy that.
Copy.
How about a city of the day, Dan? You like hearing about the city of the day?
Yeah.
Tutti
Should we
frutti
give it
all
to him?
Rudy.
Yeah, City of the Day would be great.
City of the day.
I like that you're coming with material, by the way.
guy's
You're not
great.
Come prepared.
Some of these are big timers, Nick Kroll and Kumail. They're good. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're legends of our generation, but
Yes.
they're not. They don't have jokes. They're coming with just vibes.
I got an arsenal.
But you're coming with fucking routines.
This is a big opportunity for me. I'm not gonna fucking blow it. Okay.
You're tearing through all your material. So you're gonna go out there and do the road, and people will be like, "We heard this already on Office Hours, Mufasa.
No,
really?"
This is all off the top of the head. Everything I've said is.
City of the Day is sponsored by Home Paper. It's time to stop kidding ourselves. Going to the toilet isn't just to do a 1 or a 2. Half the time we're going in for a wipe.
It's true.
So why do we need to go to the bathroom to do that? Introducing Home Paper. Now, now you can refresh your ass in any room of the house. And it's stylish. With the Home Paper Suite, you can easily wipe, disinfect, and dispose without leaving the sofa, home office, kitchen table, or any place where you don't want to get up. Your guests will love it too, so stop trudging back and forth to the bathroom and start wiping everywhere with Home Paper. Office Hours listeners get a free car dashboard mounted Home Paper kit so you can wipe on the go. All of us here at Office Hours have Home Paper suites at our stations and in our cars. So head to wipe.skids/everywhere and order yours today. Now I will remain quiet for 30 simple seconds so we can enjoy the jingle.
Now I can wipe wherever I want. No need
and forth to the bathroom. So let me wipe now rather than later with home paper. Ho ho paper. Ho ho paper. Ho ho paper. Ho ho paper. Ho paper. Now I can wipe wherever I want with home paper.
Oh, home paper.
I like
Little
that.
weird dissonance at the end there. Home paper. Matt, who is the City of the Day's representative?
Star Pound Ball, you're on the air.
Star Pound Ball?
Star Pound Ball. City of the day is Nashville, Tennessee.
Vic, give us something that is appropriate for that. There it is. All right, I can't see you, my friend. Carson, can we bring up the caller? Thank you. There you go. Okay. So you've had better days, or what's going on with you? What am I looking at here?
I'm at work. I work at an art gallery.
Yeah. They got art down there in Nashville?
They do, believe it or not.
I believe it. Dan, you ever spend any time in Nashville?
I have. I've done a few shows there, and last time I was there, I was taking an Uber from the airport to my Airbnb, and the Uber driver asked me, she's like, "So, you like country music?" I was like, not really, but you can play whatever you want. And then she goes, "God damn it." And I was like, "That's fine. Like, you can listen to whatever you want." And then she goes, No, it's not that. It's just, I forgot to pick my kids up from school." And I was
Oh,
just
my
like,
God.
Yeah, so...
Did she go and swing by and grab them?
After she dropped me off, I wasn't going to let her take a detour. Time is money.
Well, they're just going to have to wait and possibly get abducted. Anyways, what else can I do for you today, City of the Day? You got anything for me?
I do have a question for Dan. I'm a huge fan. And I saw for the boys, the whole audience is young boys.
Yes.
Young men. So
Young men, yeah, they're like how old were they?
14 to 16?
Yeah, they were 15. Median
prime
age of 15.
Teenage boys. But so yeah, I was just curious what that was like and how that idea happened, because controlling the audience is, I think, a pretty cool, funny idea.
Yeah, I mean, they certainly did not enjoy the performance.
I would think anything to get out of class is like worth their time, right?
You would think, but yeah, we did not prep them at all beforehand, so they kind of went into it completely blind, and yeah, we had to get a certain permission slip signed, so like all of their parents were in a room directly adjacent to the auditorium, so we had to do like a big sound check beforehand because I was saying some unsavory things in front of minors, and we had to do a big sound check where I was like, you know, my dad has so much pubes that he has pubes on the inside of his dick as well. He's got to stick a nose hair trimmer up his peel to get it all. And then my producer came in and was like, "We're good. We're soundproof." So
I see. So you caught some stuff that you didn't want to do in front of the kids.
Yeah,
but I mean,
test the sound. But
no, is that bad? Like that seems like when I was that age, like
I would've left
Weird
my ass
Al
off.
stuff would have been kind of PG-13.
Right. I think it was just like these weren't like showbiz parents. These were just normal people in Buffalo, New York, and their standards for like what you could say in front of their kids is
Is it a public school or a Catholic school?
Public school.
Okay.
I'm fucking drinking, boys.
And thank you for watching the special. We really got to boost these numbers. Tomorrow's actually the 1 year anniversary of the special coming out. So
That's not something people generally celebrate, right?
not really. But I do. My wife did.
Everyone's still going to school.
But my wife did say if I didn't hit 100K views in 1 year, then she was going to make me quit comedy and become an ultrasound tech. So we really got to get.
Where are you at numbers wise?
I think it's like 89K.
Oh, we could get there.
Yeah, we got 24 hours to get 11,000 views on this.
And then it's to vocational school for you.
Yes.
Ultrasound is going to be done by AI soon anyway, so.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Let's get those numbers to one.
Well, that's good because these interviews have not been going well. They've asked me, they're like, "What are your weaknesses?" And I was just like, "All right. I mean, if I'm being honest, I like to fuck around, and I've not gotten a call back for that." But
this is for your ultrasound.
My ultrasound tech job, yeah.
And let me be the employer here for a second and ask you a couple of questions.
Sure,
Do
sure.
you have any experience with ultrasound?
I've seen a photo of one once.
Okay, but you haven't operated one of those machines.
No.
That's a
I'm a
non-starter for us.
Okay, what does non-starter mean?
Means we wouldn't move forward with this process of interview.
Well, everyone's got to start somewhere, right?
Right. Well, I would complete the training program at a vocational school or a medical university.
Okay.
And then come back to us with those accreditations.
Okay, but I have something that no one else has.
What's that?
A wicked sense of humor.
Oh, well. Have you thought about doing stand-up comedy?
Actually, yeah, and it's going really well.
All right. Well, what was your name again, friend down there in Nashville?
My name's Aaron.
That's a girl's name, though. Pretty sure.
Unisex.
I'm just kidding. Of course, we all know about. We all know about the great Aaron from the Bible, Aaron, son of Adam and Eve, or somebody like that.
Yeah. Aaron, are you a member? Were you a member of the band Diarrhea Planet by any chance?
No, I know those guys. I went to their shows back in the day. They're nice guys.
Yeah, nice guys. So many members, though. I remember. I was like, there's, if you live in Nashville, there's a 1 in 16 chance you were in the band Diarrhea Planet,
Yeah.
I think.
5 guitarists. They did a great cover of Born to Run one time. It was great. Yeah.
That's a band that's got a ceiling on how far they're going to go because of their name, don't you think?
Yeah, they did break up.
Okay. I think probably over the name.
Probably over the name.
They're like, guys, it was funny when we were 15, but now maybe we should clean up our act.
Yeah.
Because I want to do this for a living.
It's kind of a political name if you think about it,
It is a diarrhea planet.
It is.
But some places are beautiful. Have you ever been to Amsterdam?
No.
They have diarrhea there.
They sure do, Doug.
I have seen.
All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the news. We've got so many things happening out there in the world. Elon is out. Elon Musk.
They have Dutch ovens where you fart under the sheets.
We didn't see this coming, right? Do you have that clip of Elon throwing Trump in his big beautiful bill?
Yeah. You want to watch it and then get into it?
Yeah, I just have one thought.
All right, here we go. Here's Elon on CBS Sunday morning, right?
Yeah.
So, I was disappointed to see the massive spending bill, frankly, which increases the budget deficit, not just decrease it, and undermines the work that the Doge team is doing.
Yeah. So he's out. I mean, he's going up right up against the Don. I like to call him the Don.
The Don. I call him
Donald.
I call him Adolf Cheeto.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with that talk, especially on my podcast, because we have the FBI listening very closely. Kash Patel. But I was wondering, Trump when he's going out in in a year or two, going out to campaign again. Maybe he's going out to do the midterms, and he's got to reconcile this Elon Musk, who he used to call his best friend.
They're
gonna
having beef now?
Yeah, the beef is real.
Oof.
I like Elon. He's a tough guy. He's a smart cookie, big guy, tough guy, going to Mars. Yeah. But then he's got to throw him under the bus. He'll say something like, "This Elon, they say he's on the spectrum. I don't know. I don't know what the spectrum is. I have no, in my day, in the old days, we'd call it something else. We would call him something else. I can't say it now. I can't say the word. Excuse me. I can't say the word. We know the word. Close your eyes. You can picture it. He's on the spectrum.
I think Carlos Mencia used to call it DDD back in the day.
Seriously overweight.
This guy is he's a little wacko. He doesn't have all his marbles.
Yeah, we gotta.
He's gonna go into that territory.
Yeah,
I liked him. He's an interesting, smart guy. Very pudgy and very pale. Very strange-looking guy, isn't he?
Those are going to be two alphas going head to head, though. Right. I don't know. Elon.
What this with the spectrum?
Elon, though, I do think occupying Mars is an excellent idea. I mean, we got to get the moon. We got to occupy the moon first, though. It does have an American flag on it, so it is.
We're already occupied.
We occupied.
We're already up there.
Moonifest destiny, I guess. But yeah, let's fucking go to Mars. I'm ready. They probably got some hot girls up there.
That's a one-way ticket, by the way.
Oh yeah, you can't
go Mars.
Dang. So I'll never see my wife again.
Well, you'd go with your wife.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. My wife, she kind of calls the shots, you know.
Yeah. What does your wife do?
She's a personal trainer. Yeah. And it is kind of a dom sub relationship.
Really?
But yeah.
She's like ripped.
She's ripped. Yeah.
She's bigger than you in general?
Bigger than me. Did 3 tours in Iraq. She's about 6'4".
Whoa!
Would you follow my wife on Instagram?
And yeah, like I said, it's a dom sub type
above
thing.
average height for a woman.
Yeah, I would say. You know, I'm not that tall. And
stand up.
Oh fuck! I forgot I'm locked in here. God damn.
Okay. Well, you're not.
Not a short.
Definitely taller than.
I'm not a short king by any means.
No.
But I'm not dunking anytime soon, though.
All right, let's check the hotline, Matt.
Now I'm getting excited.
Yeah, let's. Someone's got a topic for Dan here. Will, you're live on the hotline.
Will,
you there, Will?
This guy's more like won't.
Hey, how we doing?
We're doing good. How are you? How can we help you? You got a question for Dan?
Yeah. I just got a question, or I got a story actually to tell about Dan. So, about a year and a half ago, I saw Dan and a few people play probably the best performance I've ever seen at like a shitty bar in Buffalo. So I think it was like Dan and 2 friends, and Matt Libman was on bass. But you guys did 9 covers in a row of Dancing with Myself by Billy Idol.
Yes.
Yeah, we were. What do you mean covers? You in a band?
I'm not in a band. It was my friend's band was doing like a show, and they said, "Hey, do you want to come sing Dancing with Myself?" Because I did a stand-up set beforehand, and we played it. I believe you said 9 times in a row. It was actually 11 times.
Whoa, 9/11. Careful. Careful.
Never forget. But yeah,
I know that basically. I mean, it was actually like psychologically interesting because you play it the first time and everyone's like still talking, they're drinking, people like it. It is like a fun song, you know? And then Dan is like, all right, this next song is about the Vietnam War. And then they just start playing it again.
Oh, wow.
And like, honestly, like, I don't think that many people noticed the second time that it was just the same song. Like, no one's really like listening.
Well, you got a lot of dim bulbs up there in Buffalo, don't you?
Not the.
Did you alter the performance of the song at all, or kind of like do it the same?
It was mostly the same. I had a kind of a section where I would kind of scat and freestyle a little bit, but
did you know all the words?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's pretty easy to memorize song. But yeah, keep telling the story, Will.
The same. Like, so yeah, by version 8, when it's like exactly the same song, I mean, it was kind of punk rock to be like, and this song is about the Iraq War, and it's just like the 7th version of Dancing with Myself.
Let's get a picture of it, guys. Can you play the beginning of that song just to get a sense of what that would feel like after he says something like that? Instead of just playing random sound effect, let's just get the. No, like the actual recording.
All right, we're gonna.
You want me to do the karaoke version?
Instead of just playing songs. Get out of your own head.
Are you gonna get this? We're gonna get flagged again.
I know it's gonna get
pulled off.
It's just the karaoke, though.
Okay, got it. So you say one of your setups.
So this is this song is about the Persian Gulf War. Hit it.
Okay, got it. All right, so friend on the line, do you have an ending to this story, or is this just more of a compliment?
This song's awesome, by the way.
I love that song.
Well, it was just interesting because, like, I think it only could have worked in Buffalo because people in Buffalo, they all have brain damage and they can't read or write.
Billy Idol's from Buffalo, I think.
He is. Yeah.
Famously.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's a member of sort of the Buffalo hometown heroes, the Goo Goo Dolls.
I'm from Buffalo,
And,
right? Grew up
Yeah, I'm
there.
from Buffalo. And but so it really worked, I think, in Buffalo because no one actually they're like, I've never heard of the Gulf War. I don't know what that is, and this is just a new song.
All right, well, stop beating up on Buffalo. I don't know. I was joking about that, but by the way, you go back with
I'm not joking.
Thanks, Will.
Did you come up with Joe Pera?
Good one, Will.
I did. I went to middle school and high school with Joe. I met him at age 10 at a birthday party at Lasertron. Which,
wow.
If you're ever in Buffalo, New York, and you want to play some laser tag, I would say Lasertron is the place to go. It fucking rocks. But they also have this soda there that's basically like...
Yeah, it's the Gremlin.
Oh, you call it... That's
what we called it.
You called it the Gremlin? All right, it's regional differences. But they called it the Lasertron Special. So they were asking all the kids what they want to drink. And everyone's saying, Lasertron Special,
Yeah,
Lasertron Special.
We're getting hit with lasers right now. Man.
But then they got to Joe, and I had never met Joe before, and they said, what do you want to drink? And he goes, could I have a ginger ale, please? And the waitress was like, we don't serve ginger ale. And I was like, who the fuck is this kid drinking ginger ale?
You should have beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, we kind of were, kept each other at arm's length for a year or two, and then something just happened.
Yeah,
where it's
comedy.
like, you're different from me, but I like what you're doing.
Nice. And somebody was telling me, because we announced your appearance, somebody said that you are responsible, or you wrote the Joe Pera episode with the Who.
I did, yeah. And it was nice of them to pick up the tab for the rights to that song because
it's not cheap.
It cost a pretty penny.
Well, that must be interesting when you come up with that idea. Is your first thought, well, this is a cool idea, but there's no way we're going to be able to do it?
I think we were just like, fuck it, let's just see what happens. And they were initially like, absolutely not. This is crazy. We can never afford the rights to Bob O'Reilly. So come up with something else. So we thought about it for like 5 minutes, and we're like, sorry, it has to be this song.
We're going to die on this hill.
Yeah, we were willing to like sabotage the whole rest of the season on this like one thing. And then eventually they were like, we got to do it.
Can you tell me what the number was?
I don't know. It was six.
Nuts. It was six figures?
It was 6 figures.
Fucking A!
Yeah.
What the fuck is Pete Townsend complaining about in life?
Crazy.
There was more news about those guys yesterday. Because Pete's saying like, I don't think I want to tour. I don't like touring, but I'll do it. And then Roger's like, well, if you don't like touring, then let's not fucking do it. I don't want to do it if you don't like doing it. No, I'll do it. I'll be happy. You had to go and throw a drummer out the fucking window. Well, he's playing too loud.
Trouble in Paradise.
Every day there's news I'm getting about the Who, and they're bickering. And well, it's just that I don't like touring. So I've got to do it. Then don't. Then don't go. Right, Matt? Or was there something yesterday? Tensions flare. It was like tensions flare between Pete and Roger. I don't want you to be unhappy.
They should really like separate and start their own. Like I've heard of bands doing this where they'll start like Black Flag has done this. Where
Right, they got two bands.
Beach Boys.
Yes,
in a way.
exactly.
Family and Friends.
I think Oasis, the two Oasis arguers and the two Who arguers, they swap one guy each. They start new bands.
Roger's going to go out there under the title The What?
Oasis?
The Who?
Who cares?
Anybody on Zoom, Matt?
What?
What everybody wants to hear.
We got a few.
I saw this clip of I guess Sean Penn was on the John Mulaney show.
Okay.
This guy can't stop smoking.
Really?
Sean Penn. See if you can find a picture of this.
Here?
They're inside. He's like doing the talk show thing. He's sitting there with his cigarette. Can you? Okay. How about just go outside. Smoke.
Penn has to smoke on every show.
He's like Dave Chappelle or something.
I guess there's like different rules for certain people.
Yeah. I couldn't do that.
Does it make it look cool though when he's doing it?
Yeah, of course.
I did. So I did write for SNL for 2 years.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but Dave Chappelle, he's hosting. He's walking around blasting cigs. So I figure, okay, I guess we're allowed to do that now. Next thing you know, excuse me, sir. It's COVID-19, 6 feet.
Yeah, that's a shame. You should be able to smoke if either it's a rule or it's not.
Exactly.
Maybe it's a power move. He doesn't really smoke. He just.
Sorry, Doug. I can't hear what you're saying. There's the Lion King music is playing behind me.
What is that? Sorry, that's Netflix. I'm trying to.
Matt
find
is. We got to revoke his drop.
I know.
privilege.
Joe Mandy.
I'm trying to find Mulaney.
By the way,
Joe Mandy posted a picture on his Instagram. You could look at this. All right, look.
What do you want, Mulaney? You want a Zoomer?
I don't. Well, I think we can all
You can bring
imagine
the
Sean
band
Penn
in.
smoking, right?
I want to see it though.
I want to see it.
I need to see it.
I'll find it.
Can't imagine things.
Well, why don't we bring the band in anyhow?
All right.
Are they ready to?
Oh, we're already there.
Get set
Well, we
up?
got Robbie Robertson and Levon Helm. The band is coming in.
Don't talk to them yet. Though. Let them get
up on crate.
Let them get.
She
settled.
sends me. Yep, that's right. Yeah, bring me a Zoomer while this band sets up, and I want them in tune. Luke, you gotta
Yeah,
be in
let's
tune.
talk to Chad Matheny. Nice close-up view.
Hello.
Stay right there.
Wait,
Don't
what's
move.
going on? Oh, he's going here.
Dan's gonna come and kick your
He's gonna
ass.
Move over there for the band.
Chad, what's up?
Okay.
What's up, Chad?
Well, I it's a bone to pick.
Okay. Ooh, an on-camera boner.
Correct. From the chest up only.
Jeffrey
Today is Himmelfahrt in Germany. This is the day of ascension. I wanted to tell you that because it's disrespectful to do a show on a holy day like this. We take it off here in Germany.
I got a
And I also thought you'd think the name was very funny. It's Himmelfahrt.
Yeah, Himmelfahrt.
Himmelfahrt. Come on, that's great.
The day of ascension.
What happens on Himmelfahrt?
Who ascends? Christ himself?
Yeah, zombie Jesus was around for about 40 days.
Right.
Then he decides to ascend after
We
being
never
resurrected.
celebrate that here. It's not a big deal. Like we have the big deal is the rising from the dead on Easter Sunday, and then Jesus Christ sticks around for about like you said, a little over a month, and then he's gone. He gets out of here.
We love Protestant holidays and excuses to have like official holidays here.
Right.
But it's also weirdly Menatag, which is Men's Day. So you have all these like round, doughy, middle-aged men on bikes running around the countryside, getting drunk and causing trouble. On the same day as Himmelfahrt.
Wo ist du?
What do you do in Germany?
Excuse me, I'm asking.
I'm a musician and I own a music venue here in Berlin.
In Berlin, yeah.
Jawohl.
Okay.
Oh, I'm trying to go to Berlin this year.
Nächstes Mal, Tim. Besuch uns.
Okay, all right. Well, goodbye.
Bye, guys. You're great.
Wait, speaking of international travel, this is a call out to all the listeners. I will be in Tokyo in a few weeks, and I need help. There's a couple things I'm going to need from you. I need a fixer in Tokyo. My son wants to go to one of these cafes. Matt, these cafes seem like a nightmare.
Oh, like the Cat Cafe and the Owl Cafe?
He wants to go to this Kirby Cafe, which is Kirby's some cartoon character these kids like. And I looked at it, immediately we looked at it, it's all sold out. Forget it. Forget going there. But I need somebody on an inside track to get me into the good stuff. All right? Maybe should I do some performing there? I could do a comedy set there. Right?
At the Kirby Cafe?
What do they do at the Kirby Cafe? I mean,
I don't
Kirby's
know.
the
It's
best
just like
on Smash Brothers.
It's a branded experience. You know, it's just like the cups have Kirby on them. I guess I don't know.
What's
fucking
Kirby?
gives a shit about Kirby?
Bruno.
You think I know? Yeah, it's
Bruno
a Bruno
Kirby Cafe?
All right, enough of my yapping. We have exciting musical guests. Oh, and we have a new tradition here, which is an old tradition, but we're bringing back. We're going to be speaking to the artist. briefly.
Oh, before the performance.
And your name is Alinda.
Alinda, yeah. Hello.
It's an interesting name.
Thanks. It's like Linda, but
Alinda.
it's
You're
not.
one of many.
Yeah.
A singular Linda.
Other Lindas in the family?
No, there.
Here's a Linda.
I'm the one.
And you guys are on tour?
Yeah, we're almost done. We have 3 more shows.
Playing in the area?
Yeah, we're playing in LA on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
Where?
At the Troubadour. Yeah. And then Pappy and
Sold out?
Harriet's Saturday.
Sold out?
Not Pappy and Harriet's, but Troubadour is.
All right. So everyone's got to come out to the desert.
Yeah.
That's where Paul McCartney played.
Oh, really? We saw him at a festival recently.
Really?
Mark passed out.
In Mexico.
When you saw him?
No, just from the crowd.
You're like the Beatlemania girls. I was talking to Bob Odenkirk the other day. How cool is that, right? And we were talking about how great Dana Carvey's Paul McCartney is.
Great job.
And I would love, and he was telling me, I guess I could tell you about this. He was like,
I can't.
We had these sketches that didn't get used back in the day about like Paul being in a Beatles fan club. Like he was in the fan club and he was just boring everybody. He would just like, so he had all the merch. He had all the, yeah.
I love to laugh.
You'll have wet,
All right.
painful diarrhea.
Patreon.com/back office hours live.
Oh, we got Bob doing that.
That's nice to have.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop the chatter and let the music take over.
Right.
We got to get Bob back in here.
Bob back in here.
Nice.
And Dan Licata. Is that some kind of cheese, Licata?
Yeah. He's off mic now.
Oh, yeah, he's got no mic.
They don't know what's going on. No one knows.
Is he muted? What's going on there?
Oh, I don't have.
Oh no, he's got his thing on.
I just got to do it at the break. It's.
Okay.
Did you hear that tone from
the doctor? Has checked in.
Dr. Luke just we got to do it. He had that Captain Carlin energy.
I know. It's in the doc.
Yeah, you try working with these.
It's in the break.
We're gonna fix it in the break, okay?
Wow.
Sorry,
okay.
Luke.
All right.
Get Luke on camera. Let's see him. Luke,
I got words.
are you okay?
Yeah, it's working now.
I speak for the world.
It's all good.
It's all good.
And look, little Vic moved into the director's chair.
Oh, look at that.
Little Vic moved into the director. West is out sick, a.k.a. having lunch with Paul Scheer, apparently.
Maybe toss some worms around. Maybe toss
All right, what
some
song
worms
you be
against
doing
the
for us
wall.
today?
Pyramid Scheme.
We don't like that around here.
We don't either.
That's okay. Good, as long as it's critical of
We're
that
not
situation.
fans.
Okay, I'm going to adjust my stuff here so that the audience can see and hear and see you better, and we will be back after the break. Bye bye. Patreon.com/Office Hours Live.
This is not a scene, it's a pyramid scheme. This is not a joke, there's a hole in the board. And you could place your portal on the wall with the intention to break through. But every time you bang your head against it, tiny little pieces fall out of you. Everybody wants to play Billy the Kid. Nobody wants to be Calamity Jane. I wish I could break into your heart. I wish I could sleep in your brain. Darby crashing, you got no glass, and Frida Kahlo in our black scheme as we all rode into your virtual town with the intent This is medicine, it's a pyramid scheme. Forever, 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 forever.
This place might really explode. Here are the incredible Howard Jones, Thomas Dolby, Herbie Hancock, and Stevie Wonder.
Dateline February 26, 1985, Los Angeles, Earth, assignment, Grammy Award ceremony. Anyone, please identify yourself.
Howard Jones.
Howard Jones accepts. Please identify yourself.
Herbie Hancock.
Please identify yourself.
Thomas Dolby.
Please identify yourself. Activate, activate, activate. We don't need cause we're here to say we love you. Don't wanna go home.
Okay, we are back for the second half of the show. You're watching Office Hours live, and we were just getting some bombshells coming in from Dan Licata. Bombshells.
Yeah.
Twins. You're a twin?
I'm a twin, and my wife is a triplet. So good thing I had a vasectomy when I was 15, because if I ever got her pregnant, she'd have like 5 right off the bat.
That's early.
It was court mandated.
Court mandated vasectomy.
Yeah.
Jesus. But you're not kidding though about the twinning. And you said is this public? Can we talk about your sister's pregnant? No.
I guess we can.
And you're the father.
We went on Maury, and he said,
now there's a case
father.
for abortion.
Yeah.
You are the father.
That must be the
You
best
are
feeling in the
not
world, by
the
the way.
father.
Being told by Maury that you are not the father.
Wait, we gotta turn him up. I
It's
can't
way
hear him.
too loud. Sorry. Yeah, let's get him. Let's get his bumped up a bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Luke, can we hear him?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
We can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, fuckhead.
But no, that's. I really think if they are able to, like, distill the feeling of being told you're not the father into like some sort of a pill, I would be.
Those are the
addicted to
happiest
that
people of all.
Yes.
Of all Earth.
If you got your twin impregnated, it would be more like Roe versus. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's got to be some exceptions. You like that? Anyway, we got hooray for the Riff Raff here. We don't want to respect their time. You having a fun time? You enjoy?
We're having a blast, yeah.
You've just been on tour, and I was thinking it's nice to come in and play a song when you're kind of road tested. Like
Yeah.
you guys, it's all automatic now, right?
Yeah, and also it's just one song, and then you get to
You're done.
sit down.
Yeah.
It's great.
Well, I wish I could sit, but I'm not allowed to.
They should have one song concerts.
Yeah,
I would
do that.
And then
I did
maybe an
tour of
encore.
that.
If they nail it.
I tell you what, I'd love a 4-song concert
Oh, yeah.
from
That
a
seems-
band I'm like mid on.
Fish.
Fish with 4.
Be a
They'd be like, yeah, we'll do a
long-
4-song concert, but each
3
song would be
hour long
30 minutes. You're a fish head?
No.
Are you a metal guy, a rap guy, country music? I know you don't like country music.
I'd say I'm like post-hardcore. I'm like a hipster that likes metal is probably a way to describe me. There's this band Bell Witch that all their songs are like an hour and 20 minutes long.
Jeez.
So,
By the way, Matt, our friend Mike Portnoy broke some news during the break as well. I guess we've lost 3 more drummers.
Wow.
Oh yeah. He posted
Really?
that on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Well, we didn't lose them, but they were.
Shit canned.
Get him
By
on
the
here.
way.
Tell us about it.
3
Let's
more
see.
drummer splits this week. Let's see what he's talking about. In Flames.
You are fired.
I don't know. In Flames.
Is it a band called In Flames?
Cynic.
There's some guy, some
Paradise
band,
Lost.
some drummer went down in a plane crash the other day.
You are
Oh,
fired.
that was like a former drummer, right? It was like.
Once a drummer.
Biz
Am I right?
guy.
Once a drummer, always a drummer.
Yeah.
You wouldn't consider yourself a former drummer if you stopped playing in Hurray for the Riff Raff, would you?
I quit forever,
Yeah.
You are fired.
Who's the third one?
Oh, Paradise Lost, your favorite. And Cynic.
Oh, not Cynic.
Yeah, Matt Lynch. So Matt Lynch is available if you're looking for drummers.
You are fired.
That's not David Lynch's son. I know he's got some sons, and one of them could be a drummer.
These drummers should all start a band together and it's all percussive. It's all drum circle.
Blue Man Group.
Blue Man Group.
Dude, that's why I'm moving out of New York because Blue Man Group left town. I'm like, time to fucking pack it up.
What to do on the what to do on the weekends now?
Yeah, I would go like 3-4 times a week.
What about Stomp? You could go to Stomp. They're
it's not
done
the
too, I
same.
think. I think Stomp's done too.
They're not blue.
Done too.
No, they're not. All right, let's take a call, Matt, and see what everyone's up to out there in the big wide world. We're now in. I mean, is it officially summer? I know it was Memorial Day weekend. Let's find out.
I think the summer solstice is a week or two away.
Let's talk to David Bet David. Find out if there's any relation.
Hello,
David.
Doing? Gentlemen, can you hear me?
Yeah, how's it going? How can we help you today?
I'm good. You know, I'm from the Philadelphia branch of the Bet David family.
Oh, I can tell from that accent.
Yeah, no, of course. I just gotta talk to you guys. I mean, my cousin is real upset about what you've been saying about him. And he's unable to give you a membership to the boardroom until you apologize.
Oh, there. You're not. Get him out of here.
I got a bone to pick. Whatever.
Let the guy talk.
You guys,
I like
you
to
guys
give
are
them a
gonna lose
chance
the
to see if
membership.
they thought the bit through the funny name, and oftentimes they haven't thought it past that.
What was your name again?
Oh, am I still on?
Yeah. Believe it or not,
It's David Bet David.
David.
It's David Bet David. Yeah.
Patrick's brother.
You're not in Wilco.
He's Patrick's
No,
brother.
No.
Yeah, we get it.
Okay.
All right, look.
Philly.
I appreciate the call.
Thanks, David. I muted him. Want to talk to?
You know what I want to look at, Matt, is
Os Mutantes.
the guys in charge of the FBI and everybody. Who are those guys again?
Oh yeah, Vic
Bongino?
has a report.
Cash and Dan.
Cash
we
and
got
Dan.
some images here to check out here.
These guys are stressed out. They're under the gun.
Yeah. They haven't been sleeping. So we got, Dan
Tell us
Bongino.
about
So this is Dan
They need a
Bongino.
not the father pill.
He's, from NRA TV.
This
He
guy's
was a
ready to
host.
pop.
He was a Fox News host. Then he had his own podcast. And then Trump said, we got to get him in charge of the FBI. But he's been really struggling here. You can see his eyes are really dilated.
The neck
completely dilated. Go to the next one here, Matt.
Maybe he found out some of that red pill stuff.
I gotta
that you
zoom
only
in a
find
bit
out
here.
when you're.
But yeah, he's he's
Is that the
really
same guy?
struggling. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you keep going here a little bit more, they think it's from
one's good.
straining from sitting on the toilet too long or pushing at the urinal a bit.
They
too
have to
much.
stop doing these interviews while they're trying to pass their bowel movements.
What's going on? And
those eyes to pop out.
He's
Wow.
So then he's best friends with this guy Kash Patel. And
He's
they're
in charge
a
of the
duo.
FBI?
Yeah, but here he is. They both got. They're very, very worried about what's going on here.
Folks, if you're listening, this is why this is why we're a TV show.
Yeah.
This is not. People say, "How's your podcast doing?" I say, "What are you talking about?"
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
Why
about?
don't why don't we check, see where they have him seated here? Or you got to zoom in a bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Go ahead. And this is where he's got a big boy chair that he can.
Why is he hiked up on that chair? There's no need to be up on that
it's a
high
power
chair.
thing.
There's
It's
nothing
so
around.
weird.
It's a lifeguard chair.
There's nothing.
know.
Yeah, he's like lifeguarding.
But then they get interviewed together, the duo, and then the guy go to the next one. Get in there close, and then they make Dan.
They're
sit
both on
it,
the
too.
high chairs?
Dan Bongabinga's got to sit there too.
Oh my God, they're in a shooting range. Look out!
Oh yeah, that is a shooting range. I didn't realize that.
Let's go to a point blank shooting range.
But the whole thing is like, they've been Epstein killed himself for like years, and now that they're in the FBI, now they're coming out saying he definitely didn't kill himself.
Right.
So Dan's
they're not delivering
claiming,
on all the MAGA promises. They're going to
Wait, they're saying the conspiracy was that he didn't kill himself.
Oh, he didn't, but he did kill him. Sorry, he
Now they're
did kill
saying he
himself.
did
Now
kill
they're saying 100% he did kill himself.
Okay, now
Look at that.
And he's cleaning up the video now to release.
So he's about to have a nervous breakdown because what he wants is to be like, he's going to reveal it all, and he's going to be like, he's Epstein. Here's the list of people that were on the island, and he was killed by the deep state, and George Soros is running. He wants all that to come out, but then he gets there, and either it's not true or big Trump up there is going like, no, we can't.
Yeah, we gotta.
Yeah, that's why you put him in
let's
charge.
not
Gotta put this away.
Let's not. How about that?
Yeah, because that's the look of a man that's conflicted with what he telling the truth or obeying.
What do I do?
The boss.
What do I do?
With those eyes, though, under those hot lights, those bright lights, your eyes should not be that open and dilated. You know what I mean?
They
It
got
should
him
not
on
be taking that much
that
light in.
CIA LSD.
Yeah, what is that?
Oh yeah,
They got him on
What's
the
that?
MK Ultra.
MK Ultra. Yeah.
Soon his eyes are gonna have no white parts. It's just gonna be all black, like the little boy from The Grudge or something.
He's gonna look like Wes Borland. You should start dressing up like Wes Borland. That was
He's like, I've been trying to give myself a stroke all morning and nothing's happening. What's the meme with the kid with all the veins on his head?
Oh yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about, folks.
That's it for Dan and Kash.
All right, well,
they're making the rounds.
I hope they're all right.
Epstein.
They need to. But can we take that idea that you branded it? But the I'm not the daddy pill.
That's his idea.
I know. I'm saying, but
I'll gift it to you, boys, if
are
you
you
want
sure?
to. Put that in your regular rotation. Absolutely, go for it.
Full credit.
Oh man, funny.
You are not.
Chicago, huh? Chicago? You're not in the band Chicago. You are from Chicago.
Well, you moved there recently.
I moved there recently. These guys have been there for a long time.
Is that why you moved there, to join the bandmates?
Well, I was living in New Orleans for a long time, and New Orleans
There he
is
goes.
hard.
Watch this. I saw Vic go, whoop. Here comes a rum thump thump thump.
That's what it's like.
Now, is this one of these? We're hooray for the Riff Raff, but are you guys in the band? Are you the band?
I want them to be.
You're just hired guns, aren't you? Pick them up on the side of the road.
Are you gonna fire your drummer like these other?
Yeah, how secure do you feel these days? Not good, right? I like this guy though. He don't got no toms. He got no hi hat. He's like he thinks he's in the Violent Femmes. That's smart though. Sounded good. I'm not missing no hi hats or toms.
Don't need them.
And you guys are all sponsored by Ibanez and PV and everybody.
We'd like to be.
Oh, I'm sorry. You've got the Ibanez bass.
I like the falsetto backup. That's
the
beautiful.
falsetto backup was
Voice
really
of an
nice.
angel.
Thank you. Up high.
Matt, let's take a call. What else? I have other things to get to too. We have Doug's game. You guys want to play Doug's game?
Go to Zoomer
let's
first.
let's do it.
Hotline.
I'm trying to. I don't know what all that was.
Let's see what time is it. We could. You want to talk? Let's talk to a hotliner
Yeah.
first. Yeah. Steven. Oh, we did have a ball picker too. Steven, you're on the hotline. All right, Steven.
Hello, Steven.
Steven's not working. Let's go to a bone picker. Right. 640. You are live on the hotline. You got a bone to pick?
Huh? I got a bone to pick.
How's everyone doing?
I got a bone to pick with you. You know my position on you asking me how we're doing.
Wait, ask again.
Doug, you all right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's your bone to pick, friend?
I just kind of want to see how everyone was doing.
How you doing, Dan?
Pretty good.
Dan, 1 out of 10.
9.9.
Wow. Doug?
I'm up there, 7.5 maybe.
Vic?
Low energy, I could say step it up a little bit, 7.
We're talking about how you are doing, Vic.
Oh, how I'm doing. Sorry, I was like, I'm doing a 7 too as well.
Okay. Collectively, I don't need everybody.
8.
Okay. Captain?
I'm at a 6.
Ooh.
And that's a
what
good
were you
score.
last week? 4?
4.
I'm also at a 6. All right. All right, let's take another call.
Wait, well, I want to hear his bone.
He's got a poem?
Bone.
Bone pick. He said he had a bone pick, but you don't?
No.
All right.
Bye.
Wait, he was saying
No, wait. Just
okay.
Move on. No, we have plenty of callers today.
Okay.
All right,
Good.
Steven, we'll give you
You're the best
another
caller
chance.
ever.
You got disconnected. Steven, you are on the hotline. Speak now.
You guys want to play Doug's game?
Turn down your Zoom, your stream.
This is the famous astrophysicist Stephen Hawking.
Yeah.
Steven, can you hear us?
I can.
All right, turn down your YouTube.
Calling in from heaven.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah. What do you got, Stephen?
I was just wondering, what's it like to be like one of the most renowned? So I'm 34. Just put this in perspective. You're one of the most renowned, like sketch comedians, just comedians in general. What is that like experiencing that in today's day and age?
You talking to Dan?
Yeah.
You talking to me? You talking to me? That's a little example of the type of sketch I would do. You know, it's like a classic film reference. Don't really change anything about it. No, you
do your De Niro. Do your De Niro
Well, I'm just
impression.
saying, like, without your influence, without like
Yeah, go ahead. Without my influence,
Adult Swim stuff, there is no Tim Robinson today.
I agree.
You paved the way for so much greatness, and I appreciate you so fucking much.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm on the back half of my career. Definitely the back half. I said to my friend the other day, our time has come and gone. We are just. I might start playing golf. Right.
You're on the back 9.
Back 9.
Yeah.
And will I get the respect I deserve? Unlikely. I've not heard from the Mark Twain Prize. Have they reached out to the office hours account?
Reached out. Yeah, strangely enough.
Yeah. I guess all this cool stuff just came out of nowhere. But whatever. I'm not.
Well, I mean, from
Did
a
you get
fan's
invited to
perspective, I think you're going to go down as a legend.
Oh, yes, in 100
You know.
years. But I'll be long gone.
Thanks a lot. Bye. I think it will be the next 20.
I'll be plant food, friend.
No,
Anyway.
what are you, like 50?
I'm not that. I'm 49. How dare you?
Oh, God. Oh,
Life
my
extension's
God.
coming up. And we're going to be living hundreds of years, T.
I am so sorry. But what I'm saying is like, especially, like, you'll have a resurgence.
I
Like,
appreciate
there's no fucking doubt when people get a little bit older and appreciate what you've done and paved the way for. As I said, I'm 34, so I'm a little bit on the older side
Yeah.
already as a fan. And there are plenty of people that are going to experience your work, and you'll have a fucking huge resurgence. I guarantee it.
All right. Well, thank you, Stephen. And as we discussed, I'll Venmo you as soon as we're wrapped up here.
Yeah, for sure. Wink,
All right.
wink.
Thank you. I needed that boost
All right,
today. I was
bud.
feeling
Have a
very
good one.
depressed.
Now you're up to what? 7, 8?
6.5.
6.5.
I got to agree with him, though. I don't think you're on the back 9. I think it's only just beginning, and you still got your megalopolis in you. So
Thank you,
know.
brother.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jason Schwartzman about that movie Megalopolis.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I wanted to share with you.
Wait, that's his uncle who made it.
Yeah, and he's in it, and he was like, "Man, I could talk all night about it. That was a crazy experience." That's all I'll say. Kind of cool.
That's a cop out.
Coppola out.
That's a cope out.
Coppola out. What was I going to say? All right, should we do the game? I've been teasing it all day.
Sure.
Let's go.
Yes.
Now, I can't have everybody
Is
playing
everything in the... Sorry, we were having a little tech diff there. Is everything okay in the control room there to go to the game?
Yeah, we're working on it. Some of the cameras are just like freezing for some reason. So
Interesting.
some of them are working fine.
Is my camera working
Some
all
are
right?
frozen.
Okay.
At the moment, no.
Oh. Well,
Tim's frozen again?
It's just me.
Frozen beautifully.
We'll go to the game. You don't need cameras.
Well,
I
guess
let's-
we could.
can we
is my
troubleshoot
screen-
that there,
Can you pull
Carson?
up my?
Yeah, he's working on it.
He's working on it. Can you pull up my screen and just show the images for the game?
Yes.
Come
Or
in
do you
here and
wanna take a
restart this
short
camera.
break?
Sounds like you need a camera restart.
We can use your computer. We can see that.
Maybe we can show that while we work on the other cameras.
This camera here, is this camera working? Because I see that
yes,
it's
that one
blinking
appears to be.
battery.
But they're all
Going
a little haywire.
Interesting. Is this we got Sheer hacked into our system? I think.
Possibly.
We're under a full attack.
Seriously, yeah. Everything's acting a little wacky.
That's weird. We haven't had an issue like that in a long
I
time.
know it's been a while.
Do you want to
We're
just go
due.
to the game, play the game while Carson tries to figure it out?
Yeah, can we
'Cause
work? Can we play the game of
Yeah,
in the
we
situation?
we can see Matt's computer fine.
Although
Okay.
that's coming up as blank for my preview. You're seeing it? You sure?
Dan, you want to get under the hood here?
We need to
I mean,
see
you have
the
a-
images so we can play. Maybe we can interview the band more while we're sitting here waiting.
I'm out of questions for the band. I don't know. What label are you on?
We're on Nonesuch.
Oh, well, that's a nice one. That's
Yeah.
a hot label.
Yeah. David
send a-
Byrne, not too bad.
David Byrne, Randy Newman.
Laurie Anderson.
Wow. She hasn't come out with anything in a while.
Wait, so
has she?
you didn't answer why you left New Orleans?
I was there for almost 20 years, so I thought it was time I hired this band and then we toured for a year and I was like, Chicago people are great. So.
Love
I left.
Chicago.
Yeah.
How long have you been to Chicago?
Since September. So I
So you
experienced my
did the
first winter.
And how'd you like that?
It was brutal.
Yeah,
It's hard.
Go. You could be back down in New Orleans and then you now.
Straight line down. You just to hop on that Mississippi.
Get onto I-55, take you right down there.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? How did you get started? Just writing songs in your bedroom?
Playing on the street in
Really?
New Orleans. Yeah. Busking and stuff.
Oh, you were busking?
Busking.
Yeah.
Yeah, busking. Wow. So that pays off, folks.
Yeah.
Matt's now left the room. He's going to investigate.
How did Dan get started? Did you busk?
Yeah, I would stand on street corners doing absurdist bro humor for passerbys in downtown Buffalo, and some guy came up to me and said, "Hey, dude, how would you like to write for Saturday Night Live?" I said, "I'd love that."
What era? What years are you at SNL?
It was 2019 to 2021, so like peak COVID, and I think one of the reasons I got fired is because I pitched Eddie Murphy an idea for the Nutty Centipede, so it was going to be the human centipede with all the clumps characters.
For real?
Yeah.
And he
That's
said,
a great idea.
He said, he was offended by that?
He was so mad he didn't say words. He just looked at me like he wanted to feed me to a.
That's a
pack of
great idea.
hyenas.
What would be something you got on the air?
I got one sketch on there.
What was it?
It was called Future Ghost, and Kyle Mooney, shout out to him.
Love Kyle.
He's playing Tony Hawk's Pro. It comes on screen. The year is 2000. He's playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater in his basement, and then a ghost from the future comes and says, "Hey, I gotta warn you about what's gonna happen 20 years from now, meaning
it.
COVID." But then it shows him in his mom's basement playing the new Tony Hawk game, and he just keeps going, "Those graphics, they look like real." Only thing I got on
So
there.
the joke being that in 20 years, this kid's basically still in the basement playing video games. but
Exactly.
the quality's gotten better.
The quality's gotten
Now,
better.
was this sketch like 25 minutes long, 7 minutes long? Like, did it drag on and on and on?
It went on for a few beats longer than it needed to, but no, there's a part where he starts singing or something.
Who played the future ghost?
The one and only Chris Rock.
Get the hell out. Hosting. It was not
Hosting.
just. It was not just dropping in for fun.
No, he was. It was the season
How
premiere.
close to 1 a.m. was that sketch?
It was the first sketch of the night.
No, it was not.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. Yeah.
That seems like a clerical error.
Yeah, someone got the papers mixed up.
I just read the Lorne
little
book.
cue cards.
I read the Lorne book.
Oh, yeah?
Lorne book.
Yeah.
It's really good. And boy, is that a mess the way they run that show.
It sure
I mean,
is.
it's whatever. I guess it works. But they're
His name is short for Forlorn.
It's actually Lorne and Savior.
but they're like cutting stuff like in between the breaks. It's like a big. You should read it. It's good. All right. I'm looking for
Can
guidance.
we play the game now?
I'm just. You took the words right out of my mouth. It must have been while you were kissing me. It's a little meatloaf.
Can we get a
song.
word from the control
the
room
words
about
right out.
anything?
Or can we pull somebody up to talk to?
But there's a heated discussion going on in the control room.
I hear punches and bangs.
Gunshot.
Fuck you! No.
We're gonna see. I'm not sure if we can get this to work to show the game, so we might have to skip the game.
Okay.
You're not sure you can get the what?
Just toggle a slide real quick, Matt, so we can see if it's coming through.
Stand by.
So, is that changing for you, Carson?
No, we are still seeing this.
Okay, so it seems that if we try to change any shots, that's when things
Wait, it just
freeze
changed.
up.
Whoa.
See what I did there?
Dang.
I mean, I made a special game for you.
That.
I morphed you with Joe Rogan, and that's what you get.
But now Tim's camera is frozen.
That's
again.
hot.
Right.
I've never looked better.
Are you seeing my feed?
We are seeing this image.
So do you want to play the game, but we can't cut to anybody, and we can just look at this screen, or we can sort of limp through the second half?
Is it worth just restarting OBS and taking a 2-minute break?
He's not confident in that. We could try that, and the worst case is the
worms.
show ends a half hour early today.
Oh, I see. Because
We're
that
just
would
not sure.
that would kill the stream.
We're not sure. No, not necessarily.
The worm dude.
Carson, it wouldn't kill the stream?
It wouldn't. Let's just try it.
Okay, so we're going to take a short break.
The old
be
restart,
back.
Vic. You know how it is.
I know how it goes.
We'll be right back.
Can we play audio on the stream while that's going on, or nah?
No.
Don't even worry about that. We'll be right back, folks. Don't move a muscle. See, we should do more breaks anyways. This is. We'll be right back
I'm
with
seeing
these
the freeze frame. That's what the freeze frame looks
these words from our
Frozen.
sponsor.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh. We've made an enemy.
Gen Z.
Don't know that we're streaming yet on YouTube.
Almost. We're back.
We're back.
I'm seeing us on YouTube.
And
Now, let me tell you.
We're back.
What did I say? Dan, what did I say?
You said this is going to work.
I said, let's do a restart. Pay attention. And did it work? You better believe it. Better than ever. I'm hearing, Doug, I think I'm hearing your.
Matt, that's you.
Oh,
That's
Matt.
not me, bro. Wait,
Matt, we're hearing.
Me?
it's not me. No, we're
There we
good.
go.
I hear nothing.
All right, let's get into this game. Forget talking about the trouble we had. We all.
Thank you, Tim.
What was that, sir?
Oh, I lost it. Sorry, I lost it already.
You sure did lose it. You lost it a long time ago.
Thank you,
What's that?
Tim. Thank you, Tim.
You're welcome. All right, let's get into this game. Doug, take it away.
Okay, well, I got into my morph technology a few weeks ago, and everyone loved it, and I loved it. I'm morphing faces together. Today I thought, Dan's a comedian. Let's see how much of a comedian fan he is. And if I morph two comedians together, he can guess who they are. For example, this first image is Dan and Joe Rogan. If you click to the next slide, please work. There we go.
I don't read.
Wow.
See, I put.
Yeah. Well, we get it. Doug, we get it.
What do you mean? What do you mean we get it?
Can we get a Zoomer to play along with the gang?
Let's get Adam, the first man.
Another biblical, another biblical man.
Can you unmute?
Who's
Adam?
next? Ezekiel?
The OG.
You break.
Want the bed, Doug, or just silence?
What?
Want the bed or silence? I did.
Well, I usually put the millionaire question bet.
yeah.
Let me put mine on there.
Okay.
You could do
Hi.
some
dings
bells
and
and whistles
dongs.
though.
Adam.
Hi.
Where are you? There you are. Look at this guy. What do you got to keep that even line. Stop messing around with that snake.
I'll try my best.
Come on. Oh yeah, you got to have a bite of the apple so bad.
I got one myself too. So.
Yeah, well, you ruined it for everybody for all eternity. We had the fucking we had it all. Fucking Garden of Eden, the best.
Adam, are you a comedy fan?
No.
Oh. You might be bad at this game. Then.
He's an air traffic controller.
That's why.
Could you keep your eye on the fucking planes landing, please?
He's at work right now.
Yeah.
He's got
boring though.
He's got like
boring,
multiple
but
streams
somebody's
open.
got to do it.
It's true.
He's podcast gooning. He's got like several windows of podcasts playing at once.
All right, well, let's see
And
how
the
you
air
do.
traffic.
Let's see how you do here.
All right, well, can we pull up the image? Okay, first image.
I feel like I want to hold my roll until I have them both because I have one.
I think I know it.
Okay.
Can I guess Mark Maron and Tom Segura?
Close.
Oh, I know it's Mark Maron. Fuck.
I have a guess.
Fuck, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Mark Maron and David Cross.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man. Wait, what's that?
Oh, I made two versions of them. Okay.
Wow. Fuck, man.
Get those guys. Okay, next image.
Nick Kroll and Tim Dillon.
You got it. Wow. This one I made by
John Mulaney and Louis C.K.
John Mulaney
Yes.
to get out.
Vic
Yeah,
got it.
John-
Vic got it. I made that one myself.
Nice.
Okay, now this one's twisted as hell. I did it by hand on Photoshop, and there's a few versions of it.
Connor O'Malley and one of those guys with the podcast.
Oh, who said it?
That was
Oh,
me.
you got Licata got it.
Yes.
Nice.
Darn.
That would be the most twisted comedian of all time.
That would be the darkest, most twisted.
I mean, that's
comedian
burn
of
it
all.
all down time, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's forget
That
it.
would be
No-
the final boss.
Take no prisoners. I'd like to have Jeselnik on. I always see him on podcasts, and he's like, sounds all reasonable.
Yeah, he's.
I like
him.
Anthony. He's
And
fair.
Connor, of course, too. But Connor don't want to do no live stuff.
I
he
think
says.
Jeselnik is sick of podcasts.
I'm sure you're friends with Connor.
Connor's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think he's watching now? He's so supportive of you.
He's absolutely watching
Connor,
now.
hi, we love you.
He's been texting me this whole time.
I
Making
tell
sure
you,
you're doing good. Giving you ideas and jokes and stuff.
All right, let's keep going with the game. God, I can get one of them, but getting both is really hard.
Let me know if you need a hint.
Is it George Carlin and Norm
George
Macdonald?
Carlin. Alan Carr and George Carlin.
Yeah, you caller got it.
Wow.
Jimmy Carr.
Oh, Jim.
Or
Yeah,
Jimmy
he didn't
Carr.
get it right.
Well, he got
said
Carr.
Alan Carr.
I don't know, one of those
Oh,
cars.
sorry.
He knows who it
I
is.
meant Jimmy. Sorry.
This is Matt Carlin's grandfather.
We'll give it to him.
You're a Nepo baby, dude? That's how you got this shit.
Next image.
I don't think we have you on mic. Is your thing fall?
He's off mic again.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, see if you can guess this.
David Spade and Larry David.
Caller got
Oh, you got it too. You got Hurray for the Riff Raff on the bass. Oh, it's James Corden and Patton Oswalt.
it. Nope.
Shane McGillis and Patton.
Oh, yeah. Riff Raff got it.
What's your name? You're rising up.
Namdi.
What's it?
Namdi.
Namdi?
Yeah.
Okay, Namdi is rising in the ranks. I think you should split off from the band and be your own man.
Also, he got a real. The chat was blowing up about his harmonies during the song.
I think you might be the star of the band.
He might be the new star of the band. Unfortunately.
Russell Brand and Kumail.
Nice.
Send that to Kumail, since we were talking about Russell Brand. Oh,
Stav and Bill Burr.
You got it.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. Sarah Silverman and Sarah Squirm.
Nope.
Margaret Cho and Sarah Silverman.
Yeah.
That looks like that Mad TV character. A little bit.
It just looks like Sarah Silverman.
Oh, it's Tig Notaro and Norm Macdonald.
Yep.
Killed it. A total guess on that second one.
Oh my God.
Amy Schumer and
Roseanne?
no, it's a man because it's. I gotta unfocus my eyes for this one.
Oh, Amy Schumer and Bobby Lee.
Yeah, you got it. That would be one hilarious comedian.
Yeah. Okay. This is me again, clearly. And is it Whitney
I don't think
Cummings?
this one's been changed.
Oh.
That's what you and Whitney's child would look like.
I mean, believe me, I've stayed up many a nights dreaming.
Did you do AI for that? Some AI
I will-
porn?
You know what? Can you send me this? Because
Gotta add that to the spank bank.
she won't be the only
Check this
one
one out.
Cummings.
Oh, that's good.
Very nice. Very nice.
Vic and PBD.
Vic, you should
Look at
dress
that
up
new
like
guy.
PBD sometime.
I'll do that.
Sometimes I watch. That's Bill Maher and Tim Heidecker. I got that one. I like sometimes I watch PBD and he's like.
Oh, that's just like a final bonus. That's a bonus image right there.
Very good, Doug.
Tim wins. Congratulations.
Oh, get out of
Tim.
here! Really?
Sorry to say. And a three-way tie for second with Vic. Hooray for the Riff Raff. And Dan, you each win a mug.
Yeah, sometimes I watch PBD and when he's in his leisure wear, really ruins it for me because like I need him in
not
his
as official.
suit.
You
Yeah,
can't
sometimes he
respect
wears like t-shirt and a cap and a baseball cap.
That's not PB.
Can't take you seriously. Anybody? You guys go out? You're on the road. You're not seeing Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
Not yet.
Who's got time for that? I did.
I saw the. That's it. You could tell your story, but I saw a new movie called Final Destination's Bloodlines.
Oh yeah, you were telling me that's a fun time, huh?
Yeah, 5 bags.
Well, my only issue with I love the Mission Impossible movies. I think that's a good way to spend your money at the movie theater.
Well, how many have they made now, Tim?
I think 8.
I think the mission is possible.
It seems like it.
You know?
Oh yeah, I guess I never heard that joke before.
It's a bit of a misnomer because they keep doing these missions.
You wouldn't believe these missions in this one though. He's got to dive down to the bottom of the ocean with no air in his mind. No air in his mind. No air. And he's like. He does that thing real well. I want to do a part in a movie where, like, you know, when guys are underwater and they've run out of all their breath and they start going, and then they start floating. But that's not. You're like, oh, I guess he's dead. In the middle of the movie, he's dead. No, he gets revived. The only problem I have with this movie is they got this who I like, and I don't want to start a war here, Matt, but as Nick Offerman is in the movie.
Does Offerman give him mouth to mouth?
No. But I don't want to give too much away, but Offerman plays a general, like a general in the military. And it's there's no room for jokes. It's like a full-on, could be anybody. And it's like Nick Offerman in there, and you're like, stop, get out of this movie, man.
Get out of here.
Like, I know you. I know who you are. You're ruining this for me entirely. Just pick some no-name that I don't know. Pick a real general.
Yeah. Get the Secretary of Defense.
Get him in there. Get the real people.
Yeah.
Yes, the end of the line for you.
That'd be cool if like
that sounds like Trump singing.
Wasn't there that?
Dave Mustaine.
That'd be cool if like Trump and his cabinet start playing
Megadeth.
themselves in movies that are like about like a crisis going on in the world. Like just get them in there.
I got Megadeth.
Didn't Clint Eastwood make some movie about some
yes
bomb or hostage situation, and the whole thing was like, we got the real guys to be in it.
Oh,
you remember this?
What do you mean I hurt you? What do you mean I don't
Does
believe in
anyone know
God?
what I'm
The end of the line for you. I go to court when I have to. What do you mean I ain't kind?
Anyway, I don't know what that is.
I'm sorry. The one sounded like Trump, but turns out Megadeth does not sound like Trump, only in that one
We have a
line.
new announcement. I am going to be playing. If there's a movie with a president in it, I am the president in the movie. That's a new edict. That's one of the parts of those movie tariffs. She was like, we're no longer casting Morgan Freeman as the president or whoever else, Tommy Lee Jones. It's all going to be me.
I'd like to be Pope.
It's because think about it, it's more realistic for the filmmakers, for the audience. They should feel like it's an immersive experience. That'd be really funny.
Imagine him saying immersive.
He bungled one the other day, didn't he? With this crypto
No, I
classes.
didn't hear that one.
I'll send this one to you real quick. Let's take a call though, and I'll get
So
back
you're
to
saying
you. on
Mission
that.
Impossible is good. It's a thumbs up.
I don't know about everybody else, but for me, I love them. They're totally. They don't make. I mean, I guess they probably make some kind of sense.
They're inconceivable.
They're unbelievable, and they're way too long. I'll give you that.
Inconceivable! Scarface. You've all heard of Scarface. He had a scar for a reason. He didn't play games, but he was Scarface. Of course, nobody ever called him Scarface to his face. But Scarface was not investigated as much as your president was investigated, and it turned out to be a positive thing for me. Can you believe it?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Yeah, this was just a little thing somebody caught the other day.
Is that real?
Yeah.
What's this? Is this Nick Offerman playing the president?
Oh, look at that.
Civil War.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that too. I don't need you in these movies.
Distracting.
Get out of here.
Very distracting.
I know what I'll do. I won't have my mustache. Then no one will know it's me. Play the little clip I sent you. This was.
We're going to be changing the name of the French horn to the Horn of America.
No, that's not it. Play this one. Matt, you have it?
He looks right in that image.
Threads is even harder than.
And cryptologic as a
Start that one
linguist,
again.
translator, and cryptologic technician.
Well, sometimes the polydent fails, and you gotta.
It's all and I know. I'm sorry, Dan. I know you're a Trump guy. So you're you're middle America type.
Yeah, I'm 5 seconds from walking out of here.
All right,
actually.
just
Is that the
chill.
Rust Belt?
Matt, can we take a hotline call, if you will?
It's the chicken belt. From the chicken wheel.
We got a bone picker here.
Oh God.
And no more. We got the bone to pick.
I got the new one. I got Lamar.
What happened to that Beefheart one? That was a good one too.
I don't know.
Who's on the line?
815. You're live on the hotline.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Wait a minute.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, what's your name? Where are you calling
I had a bone
from?
to pick originally. I'm calling from Brooklyn.
All right.
Cool.
Originally, I had a bone to pick, but this is like over a decade ago for Doug. But I think I'd rather just, if you guys would indulge me, play a little movie trivia game.
All right.
Can you just tell me what the bone was
Yeah,
from a
pick that
decade
bone.
ago?
There's no statute of
So I
limitations.
just moved to Bridgeport in Chicago, and I was walking around with my buddy. We ended up taking a little bit of acid, and someone down there, I'm not going to name names, who has a venue, was catcalling and just yelling out, "Tim and Eric, one night only. Tim and Eric, one night only." And I was like, holy shit, down here, Tim and Eric, one night only? Okay. So I get in there, and it was Tim and Eric's editor, one night only. And
That's funny.
And
I know exactly who that is.
Oh, I know. I didn't want to name
And
it.
I would never
I see. So
sign off on that.
It was the promoter that was abusing my name, Eric's name.
Well, he got you in there. And you know what? You guys.
I bet you had a good time.
Actually, I didn't even get to see Doug because I was not having a good time with the opening act. It was just too painfully cringe to
And you were on acid. Too.
tolerate.
You were on
What was
acid
the opening
too.
act? Can you describe it?
I cannot remember his name.
Was it a comedian?
But Yeah, I mean, they supposedly, they're comedians.
Doug, if you're going to go out there and use my name to sell tickets, you need to do a good job, and you have to have a quality opening act, okay?
It's out of my control.
I know. All right, let's hear your movie trivia. I love movie trivia. I'll probably ace this one, too.
Well, so here's the premise. I'll name a movie, and then you have to name the actor with the "and" title at the beginning of the movie.
The "and" title?
So like, for example, it would, I'd say Shawshank Redemption, and then it would have all the names, and then it'd be like, and Morgan Freeman as Red.
Oh, like in the credits, the last thing in the opening credits would be like, and.
Yeah,
all right.
They're the most famous. They're probably doing a favor for the director.
Yeah, a special
And
appearance.
it's like a smaller part.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see how this goes. I'm curious.
Well, I'll start with an easy one. How about Star Wars: A New Hope?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's that
Oh, and Alec Guinness.
Yeah, Alec Guinness.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The older.
All right. How about Superman?
And Marlon Brando.
Hell yeah, killing it. All right.
Well, Tim just saw
Get a little
Superman. That's not
more-
fair.
I'll send you the Venmo after
Get a
the
little
show.
more. How about Speed?
And Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper.
Yeah. All right. Maybe Tim shouldn't answer these anymore.
All right.
Give us a shot.
And Carl Lewis shouldn't run.
Yeah.
and
Carl Lewis.
How about Pulp Fiction?
and Bruce Willis.
No.
No, it's Travolta.
No.
Well, that revitalized his career. Oh, it's Keitel?
Matt's got one.
Was it Keitel?
I'm just saying.
I would say, let me guess again. And Christopher Walken.
No, this is a weird one.
and Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames.
No, it's Eric Stoltz, which I was kind of
Oh,
surprised
weird.
with. Yeah, yeah.
You get the point.
Loved him in Mask.
Yeah.
How about Ed Wood?
I know who that is. It's Oh, and
Vincent
Vincent Price?
No.
No, it should have
And Martin Landau.
No, Martin Landau, that's it.
No, it was Bill Murray, which is kind of also weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll just do one more too, because I don't know this is. This is also like an oddball one, but Hot Tub Time Machine.
I don't remember anybody in that movie. Let's see. We got
Crispin Glover.
Was it like The Magicians? Like
It was, yes, it was Crispin Glover.
Oh, it's Crispin Glover. Whoa.
Gotta got it.
Who's that? Wow.
That's
very
my
good.
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Hot Tub Time Machine. I can
slam dunk.
Why don't you do comedies? We
All right,
get
Matt, what do I win? Some merch?
Well, this guy's got to tell us. What's your prize, caller?
Oh, maybe a good performance
Send us
down
some
in
cash.
Bridgeport next time I'm there.
Oh,
Venmo the show.
Make up for it, Doug.
So you lived in Bridgeport, but you moved out of there.
Yeah, I used to live in Bridgeport. Now I'm in Brooklyn.
You like Brooklyn better?
Wait.
Yeah, there's more stuff to
Whew,
do.
you really had us on edge there.
Honestly.
Biting my nails.
That was a dumb question.
All right.
Actually, also Dan, I saw you at Bell House with Tara, and at one point I was like in the front. I was hoping to get heckled, but all Tara did was compare my On Cinema hat to the like liberal version of the MAGA insurrection hat.
Oh yeah.
Para does crowd work?
Do not sit in the front row of a Joe Para show if you do not want to get taken to Clown Town. Okay, that guy. He pulls no punches. Sorry to say, dude, you were asking for it.
Sounds like it. All right, let's thank you very much for the game.
Yeah,
And
thank you guys. Appreciate y'all.
Good to hear from you. Let's start our rec center so that we're not feeling rushed. We forgot to mention this to you, but we like to recommend something to our audience if it's a band or a record or anything. Dan luckily had some time to think about it. I wonder if you did put any thought into it.
I did. One thing I would like to recommend, and they don't have them that often here in America, but when I was in Europe, I got addicted to bidets.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they don't really have them in America, so now I got to get one of my homies to piss in my ass. And it just hits different.
Not
folks.
exactly the same thing.
It's not. It hits different. So
It sure does.
Bidet, mate.
All right.
that's my rec. Bidets.
Bidets.
Bidet, mate.
Me, I'm gonna go olive oil and salt on ice cream.
What?
Try it.
Which kind of ice cream?
It'll open up your flavors and it'll blow your mouth.
Any ice cream?
It'll blow your tongue off.
Any ice cream?
I had. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna also recommend Magpie's ice cream.
Oh God, this fucking hipster.
No way, it's awesome. And I got the corn almond
Those pies are really
and the
good.
flourless chocolate cake. Put those two flavors together. You put some.
You say
olive oil.
corn almond?
Exactly, corn.
Corn almond.
Corn almond.
Okay. Sounds like there's enough salt going on there
It's called corn.
without additional salt.
Corn.
It's more about the olive oil.
It's called corn.
Do you stir? Do you put it in and stir it up, or just like leave it
It's
on
almost
top?
like you just drizzle it over. Gotta
it's
be
like
careful though,
chocolate
because it
syrup.
starts to taste good, and you want to put more and more, like it's chocolate fudge. And then next thing you know, you're gonna be get your blood work done, and they're gonna send you to the heart doctor.
Fucking Alton Brown behind me.
A. Whitney Brown.
Yeah, we did some research on A. Whitney Brown.
yeah, that's
we
right.
talked about A. Whitney Brown last week, and we got to get him on the show. He's gone down to Texas, and he's like growing bugs and stuff. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
he's still out there.
Seems like an interesting
He's growing
guy.
flies.
He doesn't look like the way you picture him, because on the show he's like kind of conservatively dressed and stuff. Vic, what do you have? Anything?
Yeah, I got two here. I got I love the Pee Wee doc, that whatever it's called. Here I am on Pee Wee or something.
I got thoughts on that, by the way.
You don't like it? Oh no.
Well, no, I
thought
liked
it was very
it.
inspirational.
I liked it, but I thought he was. Did you find him to be, in his interviews, to be kind of a dick?
But that's his. He's
I
joking.
know, but
He's
it was like
joking.
it was kind of like
Of all
not
people to say that.
It was
Of all
kind of
people to say that.
It was like not that funny.
Oh, see,
I didn't think he was right. You agree?
I was like, it's kind of bullying this director a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. He's got a big head. He's Pee Wee.
I heard that director on NPR saying
he made his life hell.
Yeah.
It was a little bit difficult because Pee Wee is kind of a control freak, and he was worried about this movie and stuff. And
I was not that he was being mean. It was like the joke was not that funny to me. What the way he was like joking around with him, I thought it was like a little.
I don't know. He does this one
cringy.
thing where he stares for a long time, and then he
Yeah.
like pulls his lip up over.
It wasn't working
I
for
thought
me.
That one was funny.
See, I thought it was funny. I was into it. I like he like lives his life like it's a performance art kind of thing. He's like
Yeah.
always as Pee Wee.
No, that was great. I mean, I love to hear all the back stuff.
Yeah.
and
No, I
everything.
think it was very. It inspired me. And then the other wreck is my dad is on Instagram now.
Oh.
So and he has 3 phones. So his at VB3 phones. So VB. The number 3
But
phone.
Matt, can we see one of his posts?
Yeah, I think he's got his first post up today.
I like how he's owning the 3 phones. now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
he's-
his
yeah.
thing.
VB3 phones.
It's like
Yeah.
2 chains, 3
Is it
phones.
PHO?
Three or
Yeah, go
numeral three?
VB3,
Like the
numeral?
PH3?
Yeah, the number, the numeral.
Not
post
Roman.
yet.
There it is. Yeah, it's got no post yet, but he'll be posting today.
Oh, he's not.
No post
Nope,
yet.
Nothing. Well, he's got that picture.
But
Profile
he's
pic.
got 1 follower, me, and
Let's see if we can get that more than the views on Dan
yeah.
Licata's stand-up special.
Let us get it to 1,000 today. Like you're gonna love his posts. He's got so many pictures on his phone that he's clearing out here. So his bio is
I
Pennsylvania
wonder if your dad
man.
thinks that putting these photos up on Instagram is getting them
Posting
off his phone.
Photos to free up
Yeah.
storage.
Yeah,
I'm
Pennsylvania-
73.
Yeah, Pennsylvania man with 3
Matt,
phones.
can we get a
posting
real-time?
photos to free up
Let's do a
storage.
refresh. Let's do a refresh and see if we have any new followers yet.
And he's going to be 74 in.
Whoa!
Yeah! Keep it going, guys.
Come on, let's get it to 100
Come on,
by the end of
let's
the
go.
show. We got 1 minute to get to 100.
1 more minute, guys. Everybody get on that.
And we got to get Dan's video up to 100,000.
100K.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's stuck
Yeah,
now.
yeah, let's do that.
It's frozen at 53.
Oh, it just jumped to 54.
10. Oh, this is exciting.
Wait, who's he following?
VB4 probably.
70.
right?
We might as well just wait for this to happen. This is inevitable. 100.
That 88.
99.
Oh!
There we go.
Where's the music?
Just
Get the
get
music
stuck
ready.
now.
Get the
Yeah.
champagne.
Yeah.
Champagne, please.
Oh wow.
Hey! Did you do it?
I followed him.
Oh wow! All right,
Thank you, guys.
that's amazing. We should do this. do this every week.
It's gonna be worth it. He's got some amazing shots that are
So
on
many
one
people
of his
just
phones.
jumping on there.
I don't know about that photo. What's going on
He's
there?
got some big strawberries.
Is he at the dentist?
Dan's buddy's about to
those are
piss in his
strawberries.
mouth.
When he was in California, he couldn't believe how big
He's
the
ready to
strawberries
accept the urine.
Exactly.
Here it comes. I don't like it.
We get some of those Miatas in the.
Yeah,
in the
oh,
grid.
they'll be in there.
Oh,
look, we passed the 200 mark. Very
Holy
good,
shit.
you guys.
All right, let's slow down, everybody.
It's getting scary.
At 300, VB3 is going to post nudes.
Don't give him any ideas. He will.
All right, Matt, you have anything?
Nothing this week.
Okay.
Nothing. What? Nothing, Matt.
That's
I'm on a
sad.
media
Nothing
diet.
inspired you all week.
I'm a media diet. Taking
My
a break.
God.
Oh, good.
Well, you were before the show raving about the ending to the rehearsal.
Oh,
but that's
yeah,
already been.
Yeah, that's not.
It's
news,
already been
but the
logged in, I think,
rehearsal-
from Rachel Callie.
Oh yeah.
And
that finale is.
I just started it last night, folks.
crazy.
Can you believe me? I'm up very late to the game, but I'm enjoying it. Very.
Just wait. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I know what happens.
Midway, I almost gave up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna find out who won Wings of Love. What's it called?
Oh yeah.
Wings of Voice?
Wings of Voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the That's the big shocker at the end. Wings of Voice winner.
All right. Do you have something to recommend?
Yeah, my friend Ezra Furman just put out a record, and it's really good. I love it.
Ezra Furman.
Yeah.
Son of Mark Furman, the detective. In
No.
the O.J.
OJ guy?
Simpson case.
No, she just
Very
put out a
racist
record.
guy. I'd be careful.
The racist
A
cop?
week ago, I think.
Ezra Furman.
Yeah, she put out a record, I think last week, and it's great. I've been listening to it all the time.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is it.
Great.
Don't get dinged.
I got to recommend two things. It's my right. One is this podcast. I guess it's a YouTube show too called Doom Scroll. Do you know about Doom Scroll?
Oh.
I'm promotionally. I did it. It will be up. I don't know when. Probably a month or so. But very intelligent. Wait do you see how smart I am on this thing?
Yeah.
Talking about all sorts of. I'm giving mathematical formulas.
Oh,
left
he's
and right.
that guy who does like the in-depth interviews.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, he's
But
great.
very smart, left of center, potentially the new Joe Rogan. We'll have to see how that goes. And then conversely, I had a blast watching Joe Rogan's show. He had this Egyptologist guy on. Holy cow. It's the best because he's this Egyptian guy who's been studying the pyramids for like 57 years. And he doesn't buy into any of this Graham Hancock ancient civilization bullshit, where he's like, that these like aliens or somebody built the pyramids. Okay. This guy's just like, no, this bullshit. You're bullshit. no. I study this. I know. Okay, these people they bring the rocks down from the river and build the fucking pyramids. It's not that hard to understand. Wow. And Joe Rogan's so bummed, so disappointed that his guest is just shitting on his fucking entire worldview.
Only on
this guy.
Not allowed to talk.
What's his name?
Dr. Zahi Hawass.
Yeah, Dr. Zahi Hawass. Watch that guy. He just treats Joe Rogan like a complete imbecile. No. It's stupid. It's stupid.
So
bullshit.
confused.
This guy's Graham Hancock. Bullshit.
I'm
smoking this cigar the whole time.
Aquari, south of Aswan. So you feel like they use this very hard.
But listen, just whatever that is.
You can get 50.
Better help.
The reign of the king. Sometimes they count the cattle every year. Sometimes they counted the cattle every 2 years. Then we make mistakes. But now we have year 27 of Kofus.
I mean, I don't know if this guy's full of shit either. I don't really care. Who gives a shit about the pyramids anyway? They're there. You can see them.
He sounds like that socialist guy.
Oh, Zizek or whatever.
Battle with people. They are in the battle with me. I understand that. But I'm giving you an opportunity to just lay things out. You don't have to argue with people that aren't here.
I'm not arguing.
Fuck those people.
I'm not arguing. I'm
You know
just
what I'm
telling
the people.
I'm just fascinated by the discovery itself.
Okay, then
so
now-
what does it look like? These hieroglyphs? Did you? I know.
All right, yeah, just
Smoking the hell out of
I walked in. I was watching it in bed. And my wife's like, "What the hell are you watching?" I couldn't imagine watching 2 minutes of that, but you know.
Smoke cigars.
All right, thanks all. We'll be back next week, same time.
Oh wow!
With some more wonderful people. Dan Licata, what do you got going? I mean, we gotta just
get them to
all
100K.
eyes are on
Get 'em to
For
100K.
the Boys.
Yes,
I
please.
tell you, it's one of the funny. You can watch. By the way, you can show this to anybody. I think. Play it for your mom and dad. And be like, I got something funny to show you, and they'll just love it.
And that's really all I came here to promote. It did come out 1 year ago, but I'm still just trying to boost those numbers, get into the zeitgeist.
Big anniversary
And
for
did you-
the boys.
Can I ask about that real quick? You self-released it?
I did, yeah.
That's interesting.
Self-released.
And why did you go that route?
Well, you had a lot of people offering you lots of money, and you said, "No, I want control."
Exactly. I said, I want to financially cripple myself. But honestly, it was all for the best. I think.
Kids in the interviews, they were real kids.
Yeah, those
They weren't AI.
Were they
kids.
cast?
Yeah, we had to go through a cast. I wanted to just pull kids off the street and be like, "Hey, come be on my thing," but
How many were there in the audience?
probably like between 60, around 60.
We'll get a straight answer on that next week on the show. We got to go now.
This show just can't be about talking about numbers.
Thank you very much, everybody. Until next time.
Only on Spotify. God damn. Oh, that's awesome. You've been awkward this entire time. You've been awkward this entire time. You've been awkward this entire podcast. Oh. You've been awkward this entire podcast. Oh. You've been awkward this entire podcast. Oh.
You've been awkward this entire podcast. Oh. You've been awkward this entire podcast.
Who would want to listen to that?
Who would want to listen to it?
I'm shrinking.
Truffle. Truffle popcorn, truffle salt, truffle. I love bird song.